this is another combat mission. This is Springing a Trap, and this is one of my favourite Blushing Cavern missions because it involves a lot of flying about, which I quite like, using suspensors and e-charge and shigawire. First we've got to get to the top of this tower, and then we have to travel between the other towers. Oops, don't want to miss the top, that would be bad. You just need to line yourself up and go. I'm not wearing Idaho's charge at the moment, which would help for giving you a bit more time, less shield use, less power use as you're flying. I should just make it anyway, but that's because I've got the skills loaded for efficient suspensor use. There's a fairly slow knee charge dash, you can do it quicker than that depending on how you're lined up. And then we got the final one over there. Oops, and it has failed. This is very annoying with knee charge and how it sticks you to the landscape sometimes. I'm kind of annoyed that happened, but also kind of glad it happened, so I'm going to switch to using a shigawire instead. That's why I keep them both loaded. Knee charge sometimes seems to just stick you to the ground, and I'm not quite sure why. It's a recurrent glitch. Now this one's got explosives on it, so I'm going to jump off as quickly as possible. And it's told me where the cave is. If you're doing combined missions, you can of course just stop at the top there and do the mission with the false flag strike, for instance. But because I'm only doing this one mission at the moment, I'm just heading straight for the cavern down below. This isn't the quickest way of getting to it, but it works. And there will be some defenders here I'm going to just ignore for the moment. And drop down the hole. And down here. And the signal comes from down here. Now you can, clear the area before you do this, but it depends on your level of equipment really. And also whether you are doing stupid things like I'm doing and not actually hitting anybody. I'm about to lose my shield. Fortunately I've got such a high combat level that I get a lot of mitigation against damage. I've actually achieved the required number of kills here to finish the mission, so I'm just going to leave now. And there's quite a simple route out of this cavern. You find that there is a skeleton there next to this guy. And you just need to stand slightly to one side of it. If I can see it under the bodies, there it is. Right, and just go straight up. And that should take you straight out. Might need to wiggle slightly to avoid hitting the ledges at the top. There we go. And I'm going to knee charge, well, shigawire out of there. And that's it, that's the mission completed. Well, when I get back to the ornithopter.